Take my hand, the little Camden child says, and walk with me. Walk my streets to school. I feel safe here, he said.
Camden's problems are not new. It's been among the top 10 most dangerous cities for 10 years before making it to number 1.
It was an amazing statement because most people were shocked in their shoes and scared to
By
death.
now, we all know about Chicago. There's been a ton of coverage lately about that city's murder rate, and for good reason, as the death toll there soared this past summer. The homicide rate there has actually improved recently. But Chicago is not the most dangerous city in America. Camden, New Jersey has that title on a per capita basis. It's also the poorest city in the country. And for way too long, in all the years I've been reporting on it, it's been the place people drove by or took great pains to avoid. That's why tonight we tell their story and the story of a place we can no longer ignore. And then there's Camden, with those two awful titles to its name. It is the poorest city in America, and it's considered the most dangerous city in this country.
In inner city America, and they're dying in Camden at levels never seen, never imagined.
Here's a visual: the crosses outside City Hall representing murder victims. They're underneath the quote from Camden's own Walt Whitman, "In a dream I saw a city invincible." And here's the math. Roughly 77,000 people live here. There were 67 homicides last year and 266 shootings. That's one every 33 hours, and that's the worst in the nation. So outnumbered and outgunned that drug dealers often go about their business in the open as police drive by. Race riots, white flight, 3 mayors thrown in jail, corruption, a police department cut in half, and this is what left with.
But these dealers aren't as organized as the police. Their drugs come with brand names. Their guns bigger than the cops. And they even hire security.
It's not 30-year-olds or 40-year-olds that are killing each other. The people that are killing each other are between the ages of 16 and 24.
Before Hurricane Katrina wiped out New Orleans. Now, since that terrible event, as you know, the President and Congress have promised to remake the Crescent City, even better than it was before. And while they're obviously sympathetic when that happened, the residents of cities like Detroit, Baltimore, and yes, Camden, New Jersey, ask, why not us? Our towns have also been ripped apart by hurricane poverty, and tropical storm crime, and unemployment. Where's FEMA for us? It's a good question, isn't it?
To Walt Whitman, that quote about this city invincible, the children of this city sing out a message for the rest of the country to hear.
The children of Camden is crying for help, but it seems like nobody is around.
We should be ashamed of ourselves that we have a Camden that hurts the children. But with the spirit in poor people, we might be invincible in that regard.
I say we put this all together.
That human beings do not give up.
To save some lives. I'm going home.
A 7th grade boy in Sacred Heart School made this comment after the frightening destruction of the Twin Towers in New York City that killed nearly 3,000 people.
You want to stay in Camden?
I feel safe here, he said.
You want to stay around here?
I'm not afraid, because if the terrorists fly over Camden, they'll think that they have done it already. Take my hand, the little Camden child says, and walk with me. Walk my streets to school. If you want to defend me, come and live on my block. I feel safe here, he said. What the hell has happened?